There is a particular psychological state that emerges once life becomes stable. It is not sadness, and it is not despair. It is a quiet dulling of sensation, a sense that nothing is actively wrong and yet nothing feels fully alive. You function, you meet expectations, you move through your days without friction. From the outside, your life appears resolved. Internally, however, something feels muted, as if the volume of existence has been turned down without your consent. This condition is often mislabeled as depression, but it operates differently. Depression collapses energy and distorts perception. Numbness, by contrast, preserves functionality while removing direction. You still act, but without desire. You still progress, but without emotional engagement. Life continues, but it no longer presses back. The absence of resistance becomes more unsettling than resistance ever was. This state tends to arise not during hardship, but after progress. It appears once the obvious problems have been solved, once survival is no longer the dominant narrative. When urgency fades, meaning is exposed. Nietzsche warned that when suffering is removed, humans expect happiness to take its place automatically. But happiness does not arrive simply because pain has left. Meaning does not replace struggle on its own. It must be consciously constructed. Modern life excels at eliminating threats. Comfort is efficient. Stability is optimized. Systems are designed to minimize risk, unpredictability, and friction. Yet the human nervous system did not evolve for permanent neutrality. It was shaped through tension, pursuit, and uncertainty. When those elements disappear, the psyche does not celebrate. It goes quiet. Camus described this silence as the moment when the world stops answering back. You engage with life, but it no longer responds with challenge or reward. Reality becomes flat. This flatness is disturbing precisely because it lacks drama. There is no crisis to explain it, no visible collapse to justify the discomfort. Without an external cause, the unease turns inward. People begin to assume something is wrong with them. They search for motivation. They chase stimulation. They attempt to recreate urgency through distractions and artificial pressures. But numbness is not a malfunction to be corrected quickly. It is a signal. It signals that the goals which once organized your life have expired. That the identity forged through struggle no longer applies. That the narrative which carried you forward has reached its limits. This is why numbness often follows success rather than precedes it. Before progress, desire is obvious. After progress, desire must be redefined. Most people avoid this transition. They rush to fill the silence. They recreate chaos simply to feel movement again. But those who endure this stage without fleeing from it discover something uncomfortable and necessary. Numbness is not emptiness. It is spaciousness. It is the pause between meanings, the psychological corridor where old motivations dissolve before new ones take shape. It is uncomfortable because it offers no instructions. But it is also the only state in which conscious direction becomes possible. If you find yourself here, resist the urge to force feeling. Do not confuse neutrality with failure. This quiet is not the end of vitality. It is the absence of false momentum. It is the moment where life becomes quiet enough for you to hear yourself again. And if this resonates, remember this: you are not broken. You are just awake. Awake in a world that removed struggle faster than it replaced meaning. That awareness, as unsettling as it feels, is not a problem to escape. It is the beginning of choosing how to live deliberately, rather than by default.